Download the BCSN Plus app today. Local sports all the time. Visit bcsnnation.com for details. Discounts may apply.
Hot off the presses, this is what the Mid-American Conference men's tournament will look like starting on Thursday. Bowling Green will play in that first game, taking on the regular season champs Akron. And then right after BG, we get that rematch. Ohio-Toledo. Rockets are your 4 seed. Bobcats the 5 seed. Miami was already locked into the 2 spot. Eastern falls down to 7 because they lost tonight. Western and Kent State in the 6-3 matchup. As we welcome in Rhett Boyd. And Rhett, you saw Ohio-Toledo tonight. That was a preview of what we're going to see Thursday afternoon. Did either team hold anything back tonight?
No. Both teams emptied the tank tonight, and it was a highly competitive ball game. You know, both teams, they went at each other. I thought Toledo was exceptional. I mean, when you look at the struggles they've had, you know, people want to point to the defense, and deservedly so, but also on the offensive side of the ball, they were struggling too. But in the last game and a half, you take that game against Akron on Tuesday night, they scored 87 in that ball game. They shot 73% in the second half. That game, that infused some life into this club, and boy, they came out, shot 60% from the floor tonight. And, you know, really offensively, they scored 96. So this team has found their identity again. They found their mojo on the offensive end for them. You know, so they're going in the tournament hot at the right time, you know, playing Akron, the number 1 seed, playing tough the other night, and then getting the win over Ohio here this evening. So, you know, a lot of good steps in the right direction for Toledo at the right time. And
they're going to take on a Bobcat team Thursday afternoon that's banged up. They got a couple of guys lost tonight to injury. Doesn't look like they're going to be ready to go on Thursday. So perhaps Toledo peaking at the right time. Ohio maybe backdoor into the tournament. Speaking of backdoor, that's what Bowling Green is. They're going through the back door, but they're through the door. They come in having won 4 of their last 5, but they lose tonight. So they are still going to be playing Akron. Akron has looked so good all season long.
Yeah, they have. And you got to give Coach John Gross a lot of credit, because when they lost Greg Tribble and Enrique Freeman last year, like, oh, okay. And you saw it in the preseason rankings. You know, they were down a little bit. People didn't know what to expect. But Coach John Gross and his staff, they hit on their portal guys and with their high school guys, and they haven't missed a beat. And, you know, they're tough. They're really skilled on the offensive end of the floor. They're big. They're physical. It's a tough beat. But for Bowling Green, look, this Mid-American Conference tournament, as we've known from watching this for years, it's about matchups, and it's about who's hot at the right time. So for Bowling Green, winning 4 of their last 5, you know, they're feeling pretty good about themselves, you know, moving into the tournament.
And so the women's tournament will be finalized tomorrow, because that'll be the last day of the regular season on the women's side. Toledo travels to Kent State. Bowling Green is at Eastern Michigan. Rockets' first-year head coach, 2 seed. Great job by Jenny Bogus.
It's unbelievable, because when you looked at this team over the summer, it's like, okay, you have a really weird roster construction in terms of you have 6 seniors at the time, and you have 6, really, even the sophomores, I call them freshmen because they didn't get a lot of playing time last year. And to mesh that, you got to give both the young kids and the older kids a lot of credit with that, Coach Bogus and her staff. And they just continue just to get better and better and better through the course of the season. And, you know, they grind you out. And when you talk to coaches around the conference, you know, what makes Toledo different? You know, what makes them tough, or the separators from other teams? Physicality. They always say physicality first. And so this team's gotten better offensively. They're physical defensively. You know, they've played really good basketball right now.
Tournament Time on BCSN is brought to you by Dunn Chevy, supporting local athletes. Together, let's drive. And by Unison Health and the Mental Health Board of Lucas County, reminding you